Hi everybody, in today's lesson we're going to talk about labeling a triangle and solving for missing angles. We are going to talk about the triangles, all of its angles and sides. So when we label a triangle, just so that we have clear communication, we label its sides and angles, and we always have a capital letter as the angles. So you'll notice angle A, angle B, angle C are capital letters. Then opposite of it, or across from it, will be its matching side, that will be the lowercase letter. So you'll notice angle B is right across from side B. And angle A is right across from side A. And similarly, angle C is right across from side C. The right angle will always be the capital letter C, at least in this class. That's not true universally, but we are going to do that in our classes. So it doesn't matter where you label angle A and B, as long as they are not on the right angle. Okay, so let's try to do that as a class. All right, so let's look at it. Label the triangle with angles A, B, and C, then label the sides with A, B, and C. So we already want you to label the right triangle, the right angle C. So we know that right across from it is going to be side C. So capital and a lowercase. Then we can go ahead and label this one A or B. I just chose A. So right across from it will be side A. And then this will be my angle B, and right across from angle B will be side B. Okay, so that's how we label our sides and angles. So let's try this again. Now the triangle is just rotated a little bit, but we know side C, angle C is the right angle, and across from it, the hypotenuse is called the side C. And then we are going to just I'll label this one A. So across from A is side A, lowercase. And across from B, angle B, is side B. There we go. So that's how we label our sides and angles. All right. Now sometimes you'll also have to label the angles with the values of some of the angles or sides. So let's try that now. It says label the triangle with angles A, B, and C. So once again, we're going to make our right angle, our angle C, and across from that will be side C. And then we'll label our angle A. You can label that one A or B. I chose A. And across from that will be side A. And then last angle that we haven't done will be angle B. And across from that will be side B. Okay? Then it says label angle B as 57 degrees. So inside of the triangle, I'm going to write that this angle B is 57 degrees, and that's my degree symbol. And side A is 11. So here's side A, and that's 11 centimeters. So that would be us labeling those values. All right? I hope it's not too hard or not too easy either. All right, so let's look at it. Now, this is a geometry concept, but we know that all angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Okay, we know there are three angles, and together they add up to 180. So here in example 4, and there's a video that you can watch about why three angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. If you want to just click on that or write it in YouTube, you can go to that link. But we'll go to example 4. It says, given the triangle, find the missing angle. And the missing angle that I see is this X right here. Okay, so we know that, let's label this angle A, B, and C. There are no right triangles here, so I just label them angle A, B, C. All I know is angle A plus my angle B plus my angle C. Oops, sorry. I'm going to correct that notation. Plus my angle C is supposed to equal 180 degrees. Okay, so far I know a couple things. I know that angle A is 68 degrees, so I'm going to go ahead and replace angle A with 68 degrees. I don't know what my angle B is, I just know it's X, so I'm going to write plus X, plus my angle C, which is 47 degrees. And all of this is supposed to add up to 180 degrees. So all we have to do really is solve for X. All right, so I'm going to use my calculator to help me out here. First, I'm going to add my angles, 68 and 47. So 68 plus 47 is 115 degrees. plus x is supposed to equal 180 degrees. So if I just subtract 115 degrees to the other side of the equal sign, then I'll get x equals 65 degrees. And that's our answer for angle B. So we can say angle B equals 65 degrees, or in this case, x equals 65 degrees. Now let's do one more. It says label the triangle with angles ABC again. So we're going to go ahead and label them. We're going to make our right angle our angle C. So we have A, B, C, and then it says label its sides. So remember that they are the opposite sides of the angle. So here's angle A. Opposite of it would be side A. We have angle C. Opposite of that would be side C. And we have angle B, and opposite of that would be side B. Now it says label angle B as 50 degrees. So right by angle B, we are going to write 50 degrees. Then we're going to state how many degrees angle A is. So we are trying to solve for angle A. I'm just going to put an X there so we can solve for that missing angle. All right, so once again, we know that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is supposed to add up to 180 degrees. And we don't know what angle A is. We know it's X, so I'm going to replace that. Plus, we know angle B is 50 degrees. And we also know that angle C is a right angle, which means 90 degrees. So now we're going to go ahead and add these two angles. 50 plus 90 is 140 degrees, equals 180 degrees. And then if we subtract 140 to the other side, we're going to get x equals 40 degrees. And that's our answer for angle A. So I'm going to write angle A equals 40 degrees. Awesome job. Now we can make this concept a little bit more difficult, so I'm going to show you an example like in the last one that we had. It says, using what you know about all the angles, adding up to 180 degrees, find x, okay? So we know a couple things. We know that this right here is a 90-degree angle, and we have two angles that have x's. But whatever it is, we know that 90 degrees plus these two angles right here, so 3x plus 10 degrees, and plus 2x degrees, we know that all of these are supposed to add up to 180 degrees. So the sum of these three angles, okay? So what we're going to do is combine like terms and solve for x. It becomes a linear equation. Well, I have some like terms like 90 and 10. That is 100 degrees. And I also have other like terms like 3x and 2x degrees, so that's 5x equals 180 degrees. Now I'm going to subtract the 100 to the other side. I get 5x equals 80 degrees. And I'm going to go ahead and divide 5 on both sides to get x alone. And 80 divided by 5 is 16 degrees. So x equals 16 degrees. Now I can check my work easily. So that angle right there is really 2 times 16, which is 32 degrees. And then this one is 3 times 16 plus 10. So 3 times 16 plus 10 is 58 degrees. If 58 plus 32 plus 90 add up to 180 degrees, then I know I did my math correctly. So I'm going to just check. 32 degrees plus 58 degrees plus 90 degrees. Does that equal 180 degrees? Well, let's type it in. 32 plus 58 plus 90. Yes, it does. So I verified my work through what I know about the concept of triangles and their angles. Great job in today's lesson. Can't wait to see you in class. Bye.